The Good Neighbor Network, FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, and online at WGNSradio.com. This is the Roundtable. A look at the news, views, politics, and people that are shaping Rutherford County.
Good morning, everyone.
And what time is it?
It is
Friday morning time.
Friday morning time, all day long, right?
Good to see you fellas.
Same here, Macaroni Gannon.
You know, even if it is
Vento Lane.
wet and rainy and dreary, it's still Good Friday.
It is, and
Still Good Friday.
well, you know, it's funny. I thought we'd had a lot of rain, but I talked to a good friend of mine's a duck hunter, and he says the rain falls way down.
Yeah.
Because they go out to the duck blind and there's no water.
Yeah, I think we're still in a somewhat of a drought.
Yeah, and I didn't think that because
You would think all that snow would have helped.
well, it had to, but
You know
it took the river up from.
Yeah, I hear you.
You okay?
I can't hear.
Oh, you're cut up right there? You got a little volume, right there. See it?
There it is.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. The volume buttons do wonders, man. Does yours go to
Who
11?
would think that Avon wouldn't know about a volume number?
Does yours go to 11, Avon?
Fixing to go to 0.
Oh, touche.
I hear you on the bass too.
Yeah.
How about that?
Finally.
Producer Brian's on the ball today.
Avon, where'd that hat just appeared out of nowhere? I didn't see it out there in the
Oh man.
green room.
They like today need a hat like this.
Yeah. What's that say on there?
I gotta put my glasses on to see.
Built in the 40s, original, unrestored.
Some parts still in working order. Well, hey,
Some.
there you go.
Some with a footnote, but
Yeah, with a
declining right daily.
Way cool.
Well, folks, February 9th.
And it is still my
19
birthday month, by the way.
That's right. When's that coming up again, Mick?
February the 23rd.
That's right, because it's 3 days before my daughter, Molly's.
And I gotta
Well, they gotta have a dig, but we
Big
gotta do
thing to
something
announce
really.
about that,
We gotta,
too.
you and I gotta put our heads together for that. What day of the week is that this year?
That's a Friday.
Oh yeah, we gotta put our heads together.
Yeah, I
Avon.
gotta let y'all know about what's happening that day. It'll be a big time.
Absolutely, and we gotta plan something really sneaky.
Sneaky.
Now, I'm old. Keep that in mind. Don't shock an old
Well,
man.
you've learned how to be sneaky by now, buddy.
Yeah, you know, Avon's got a conniving mind. We'll come up with something.
Well, the kiddos see us. Hey, kiddos.
Nay-nays, kiddos.
They watching?
So who was born February 9th, 1914?
Oh, a few million people.
One in particular, E.T., Ernest Tubb.
Oh.
And
But
I
you
was
know-
surprised. He died on September 6, 1984. He was only 70, died of emphysema. I thought he always looked a lot older than 70.
Oh,
his
yeah.
last.
Yeah.
He sure looked older than 70. Because he's in that movie, Coal Miner's Daughter, you remember? And he's got that.
He always reminded me of that character actor in the westerns named Royal Dano.
Royal Dano.
What a name. What a
Really?
name. If you saw him, you'd go, yeah, that's that guy. You
Yeah.
know, he's been in a million westerns, but he's got real
The
gaunt.
Dano part.
He's the
That
guy-
reminds me. They're not the Royal, but the Dano part. I'm going, hey. Oh, maybe that's Hawaii 5-0.
No,
But speaking-
he was that guy on the right stuff who would go up to the house and tell them that there's been a
Oh.
an
accident.
accident. That's it. You
Oh,
think-
okay.
You can see that guy
Yeah, I do.
in
Yeah.
a million gun smokes.
He's one of those character actors that's like been in. Some of these character actors would be like 200 and something movies in their
But he
career.
always reminded me of Ernest Tubb.
Yeah, I'm telling you, E.T.
But speaking of folks, guys,
Yeah.
if it's okay with y'all, can we dedicate the show today to the family and fans of Toby Keith?
Well, yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah, what a
Sure.
guy.
Really.
What a guy. And that was,
Yeah.
it even shocked me of his passing because he was already lining up tours for this year.
Well, I didn't
They really
even-
thought he was doing better.
Well, shame on me. I didn't even know he had stomach cancer, and then when I started looking online, boy, you can see how much he thinned up towards the end. And
Yeah.
was he 61 or 62 maybe?
You're close.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Because
But anyway,
I
his
was
family, we hate it. We hate it.
we were getting ready to start the second or third day of this arbitration in Nashville, and the court report they had a court reporter there, which is unusual for arbitrations. But she's the one that let me know. She's a big Toby Keith fan. She was all tore up.
Hey,
that day.
there
was
were
that
a lot
day,
of
you know.
people that were great American, that's for sure.
So, what's his signature song? And this will surprise you guys.
Walking the floor over you.
Of course. Recorded in 1941. But you know what? It did not even chart on the country charts at all.
What?
It didn't even make the country charts. It was number 23 on the pop charts. But over the years, it kind of grew, and it ended up selling over 1 million records, of course.
Yeah.
But at the time, it wasn't a hit in the country charts the time it was released at all. It became his signature song later. But I just was, when I check these things out, I get surprises every now and then about how
It's
songs.
surprising.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because of the archetype country song.
Because I look up, they have these discographies, and they'll have columns. U.S. country, U.S., which just means the Billboard pop chart or the pop charts. And it'll have easy listening, Canada, UK, and it'll have, so you can see how it did. And just a blank line there on the country charts.
But I remember even back when I was a teenager, my younger sister Cindy, she would get invited to do his Ernest Tubb show there on Broad after the Opry. Every
Ernest Tubb
weekend.
record shop.
And I'd be a kid, and he'd open up all of his shows with "Walking the Floor Over You," even back then.
I'm telling you, it was his song. It was incredible. He wrote it too. He did write the song. But I was looking that up too. I was just curious because I was privileged to go when I was doing my routine of going to the late Opry show and just walking in all those many Saturday nights. I would go over to the Midnight Jamboree at Ernest Tubb record shops. And right there in the crowd many times. I looked it up the other day. That thing sold here a couple years ago for $18.4 million. Plus, and on top of that was all the paraphernalia and memorabilia, and inventory and stuff. So that was probably wow.
You know, we got rock and rollers moving into Lower Broad now.
Oh yeah, man.
John Bon Jovi's putting in his big skyscraper.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, let's do this signature tune. I'm walking the floor over you. I can't sleep a wink, that is true. I'm hoping and I'm praying as my heart breaks right in two. Walking the floor over you. You left me and you went away. You said that you'd be back in just a day. You've broken your promise and you left me here alone. I don't know why you did, dear, but I do know that you're gone. Here we go. I'm walking the floor over you. I can't sleep a wink, that is true. I'm hoping and I'm praying as my heart breaks right in two. Walking the floor over you, yeah. Now, darling, you know I love you well. Love you more than I can ever tell. I thought that you loved me and always would be mine. But you went and left me here with troubles on my mind. So I'm walking the floor over you. I can't sleep a wink, that is true. I'm hoping and I'm praying as my heart breaks right in two. Walking the floor over you. Now someday you may be lonesome too. Walking the floor is good for you. Just keep right on a-walking and it won't hurt you to cry. Remember that I love you and will till the day I die. And I'm walking the floor over you. I can't sleep a wink, that is true. I'm hoping and I'm praying as my heart breaks right in two. Walking the floor over you. I'm walking the floor over you. Hey, Ben, I saw you having the same kind of look on your face when I was doing this. Pulled this out last night. It's got a weird chord progression.
Yeah, it's got that little 6 minor in there.
Yeah, which usually comes
Right.
at a more later place in a verse, in my experience, not right in the first line, which is kind of unusual, I thought. So I saw you going, what is that? I was doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So, have you confirmed Nene's kids are online?
Well, of course they are. They've already said there's Mr. Mickey, Mr. Johnny, and Mr. Avon.
Yeah.
All right. So they're going for 72, is that right?
Yes, it's for question 72.
All right. Here we go.
And here's
We'll warm up. We'll give them some
question.
softballs to start, okay?
Why are you going softy on them, man? They've already got 71
Hey.
straight right answers.
Well, I always gave them a softball to start. That's
Oh,
my-
you're going to warm them up. This is a warm-up question.
Okay.
All right.
Poor people have it.
72. Here we go.
Poor people have it. Rich people need it. And if you eat it, you die.
okay. Humble pie.
Oh, that's nice on a Friday morning.
Poor people have it. Rich people need it. If you eat it, you die. So, we're going to go to a 1946 song.
Yeah, I had hash for breakfast, and I thought the wife was going to die.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she hates the smell of it.
Oh. Wait a minute. She didn't cook it?
She made my eggs and toast, but I did my own cooking of the hash.
Oh. So that's on you.
Yeah. Yeah, I
And
love
take
the
it-
stuff.
and
I love it.
I take it Connie didn't partake of it either.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
Is it like corned beef hash?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, all it is meat and potatoes. I don't see what the big deal
yeah,
is.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
I
corned
put a little
beef.
pepper on it because it's got already plenty of salt on it. So I put a little pepper on it and heat it up and dump it over the toast and eggs and
Well,
bam.
corned beef's got a little bit of a little more pungent oomph to it, I think.
Well, it's the SOS.
Right, yeah, yeah. And that's how she
what it
looks
is?
at it.
Yeah.
That's
well,
how she looks at it.
I know what she means.
She does not care for the smell of
Oh,
it.
it's a delightful thing in the service. That was a primo.
Hey, our good buddy Russell Carter of the Ramblin' Fever Band's listening in
All
saying,
right, Russell
right.
Carter, thank you so much.
Sounding good, guys.
We
Hey,
finally
thanks,
we
Russell.
got folks joining in here. So,
Yeah.
so 1946. He was way back in the day. He had a number 2 country hit on this song. You ever heard this one, Avent?
Yeah.
Have you? Yeah.
Yeah. It was
So-
big popular in the war era.
Yeah, yeah. And several other folks, Cowboy Copus, Roy Aitken, Frank Lachlan, recorded it. But Ernest Tubb was the first to get out there and get it out there and had a number 2.
Oh, this one made number 2.
It made number 2.
Well, cool.
When the warships left Manila, sailing proudly o'er the sea, all the sailors' hearts were filled with fond regret, looking backward to this island where they spent such happy hours, making love to every pretty girl they meet. When stepped up little sailor with his bright eyes all aglow, saying, "Take a look at my gal's photograph." Then the sailors gathered round him just to look upon her face, and he said, "I love my Filipino baby. She's my Filipino baby, she's my treasure and my pet. Her teeth are bright and pearly, and her hair is black as jet. Oh, her lips are sweet as honey, and her heart is true, I know. She's my darling little Filipino baby." In a little rustic cottage in the far-off Philippines dwells a pretty little maiden all alone. She is thinking of her true love, though he's gone across the sea, and her heart beats true for him and him alone. Then one day he whispered, "Darling, I've come back from Carolina. I've come back to claim the only girl I love." Then that night there was a wedding while the ship's crew gathered round, and he wed his little Filipino baby. She's my Filipino baby, she's my treasure and my pet. And her teeth are bright and pearly, and her hair is black as jet. Oh, her lips are sweet as honey, and her heart is true, I know. She's my darling little Filipino baby. One more time. She's my Filipino baby, she's my treasure and my pet. Her teeth are bright and pearly, and her hair is black as jet. Oh, her lips are sweet as honey, and her heart is true, I know. She's my darling little Filipino baby. She's my darling little Filipino baby.
Now I remember
Nice
that
little
one.
deal. You do remember?
I remember that one, yeah.
I'm proud of
Yes,
you,
I do.
Mick.
Yes,
you
I
got
do.
more culture than I thought.
Hey,
Ain't
Ernest,
you got no culture?
Ernest Tubb, even in his older years, he had a younger following.
He really did.
They liked that beat. I mean, all of his songs had that beat that you could just tap your foot to.
And there's
you
a
know.
great song by Vern Gosdin. I love this song. I should have thought of it. It's all about "Give Me Some E.T." You know what song I'm talking about? Vern Gosdin. We'll look at it at the break. Look it up. But it's a great song about play me some E.T. I'd gotta have a sample or something of them old troubadours, and
Yeah.
it's a great Vern Gosdin song. So he was. So this is one that I can probably do more earnest flavor than any. For some reason, it lends itself to it. Now, I couldn't find it. Was even though it's another big hit of his, he would sing often on the Opry. I never found it as a single. It was on the album by the same title the same year. Now, usually when a song is the title song of the album, it's also released as a single, but I never saw it released as a single. But we'll tell you something that's really clever about this.
You know what the kids said?
Oh, they got the answer?
Give me the question,
All
72.
right. Okay. Poor people have it. Rich people need it. And if you eat it, you die. What is it?
Nothing.
That's it. Kids. 72.
Yeah, and on a roll.
All right, 73. Are they ready?
Set 'em Up Joe's the name of that song that has
That's
Ernest
it.
Tubb in it.
Set 'em up,
Thanks,
Joe,
Russell.
and play walking the floor.
That's it.
Set 'em up, Joe, and play walking the floor. Gotta have a sing of them old
That's a
troubadours.
good one, man.
Set 'em up,
Up,
Joe,
Joe.
play walking the floor.
That's a good one. That's a
All
good
right.
one.
Spelled forwards, I'm something you do every day. Spelled backwards, I'm something you hate.
One more time.
Spelled forwards, I'm something you do every day. Spelled backwards, I'm something you hate. All right. 473.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Thanks a lot.
See you around.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and tell you, Ernest Tubb had this neat little thing he would do when he was on stage. Of course, I only saw him at the Opry. And I think he took it from this song, but when he would finish his thing,
Flip that guitar
he'd turn his
over.
guitar up like that. It had thanks a lot written on
Made
it.
in duct tape.
It had thanks on there.
That's so
There
funny.
you go. Thanks. It's just written there.
On that $1 million guitar with duct tape on it.
Thanks. Thanks a lot. Got a broken heart. That's what I got. You made me cry, and I cried a lot. I lost your love. Honey, thanks a lot. You told my friends I was passing by that you're not sorry. You made me cry. You said I do deserve just what I got. If that's how you feel, honey, thanks a lot. Oh, thanks. Thanks a lot. Got a broken heart, that's all I got. You made me cry, and I cried a lot. I lost your love, honey, thanks a lot. You wanted a fool, I played the part. Now I've got a broken heart. You loved a little, you laughed a lot. Then you were gone. Honey, thanks a lot. Well, thanks a lot. Got a broken heart, that's all I got. You made me cry, and I cried a lot. I lost your love, honey, thanks a lot. I said thanks a lot. Got a broken heart, that's all I got. You made me cry, and cried a lot. I lost your love, honey, thanks a lot. I lost your love, honey, thanks a lot.
I like that one.
E.T.
Yeah, I like that one too. I remember.
Set 'em up, Joe, and play you walking the floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play you walking the floor.
Our late buddy Eddie
Gotta have
Douglas
some of
used
them
to
old
do all this.
troubadours.
Yep.
Set 'em up, Joe. What is it now,
He used
Mick?
to sing all this. Our late buddy Eddie Douglas used to sing all these tunes when he did the. See, all these stories I bring up are back when me and Averett were a whole lot younger. But he did a country show at Ramada Inn back in the day, and he would do a lot of this Ernest Tubb stuff. Even back then, Ernest was still popular.
Yeah, I mean, E.T. was a fixture, man. I mean, he's like Roy Acuff, you know, in terms of pure quality of singing voice. You just, really couldn't say it's
You
there.
knew
but,
who it was.
But they made, with Roy Acuff, E.T. is what helped make that break from just country music being primary instrument driven to being vocally driven.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's what they pioneered.
People ask, they
Yeah.
say, well, what's country music?
Yeah.
Well, that is country music.
That's right. Because when
You know.
when the lead singer began taking
Right.
instead of a group, a whole group of musicians,
That's a fascinating thing how all that evolved.
and they had some interesting names of groups way back then.
The fruit jar,
Fruit jar
drinker.
drinkers and all that kind of stuff. So, I'm putting this a little out. I was going to go chronologically in order, but I'm going to switch it out a little bit because this is a Elvis song that was his sixth number one, but it was on February the 9th, 1957, when it hit number one, which is why I thought we'd include it today.
Oh,
And,
year I was born, 1957.
There you go. And
That's why it's my birthday month.
And so,
Yeah.
and Elvis had, and this was probably still number one, Mickey, the day you first saw the light of day.
Hey, I'm sure it was.
Yeah, man. As simple as this is, I have a little bit of trouble hearing it in my head. That sound all right to Beatrice Jr.?
That would be kind of tuny.
Well, honey, I love you too much. I need your loving too much. Want the thrill of your touch. Gee, I can't love you too much. You do all the living while I do all the living, 'cause I love you too much. You spend all my money too much. I have to share it money too much. When I want some loving, you're gone. Don't know you're treating me daddy wrong. When you get me started, don't you leave me broken hearted, 'cause I love you too much. I need your loving all the time. I need your hugging. Please be mine. Need you near me. Stay real close. Please, please hear me. You're the most. Now you got me started, but you leave me broken hearted, 'cause I love you too much. Every time I kiss your sweet lips, I can feel your heart go flip, flip. I'm such a fool for your charm. Take me back, baby, in your arms. Let me hear you sighing, even though I know you're lying, 'cause I love you too much. I need your loving all the time. I need your hugging. Please be mine. Need you near me. Stay real close. Please, please hear me.
You're the most.
Now you got me started, don't you leave me broken hearted, 'cause I
Love you
too
much.
Now you got me started, don't you leave me broken hearted, 'cause I
Love you too much.
Now you got me started, don't you leave me broken hearted, 'cause I
Love you too much. That's too much.
Y'all need to do that song, Mick.
Too much.
Too much. Too much.
Too much. So, what do we hear from Nene-Nae's kids?
Ba, 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 ba. Let's just see here. Whoops, I haven't answered yet.
Oh, they haven't. Okay.
Maybe we need to spit out the question one more
Spelled
time.
forwards. I'm something you do every day. Spelled backwards. I'm something you hate.
Oh.
Well, what time of day do you do it?
All day long.
Lord, I hope not. I mean,
All day long. All day long.
the older you get, that tends to happen.
The more pills you take.
So,
Similar thing.
we're going to take a little break. In a
Oh,
minute, 'cause
producer
Brian
Brian.
Barrett has.
Rutherford Weather.
Did y'all notice how rapidly he walked into the room here?
He's a
It's
feisty
like,
guy.
we're not even going
feisty.
to mess around. We'll see you in a minute, folks.
Finding that missing shin guard, remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan. Oh, come on, ref! That's simple human sense.
Rayburn Insurance in Smyrna.
Come see me, Rick Hall, at Rayburn Insurance in downtown Smyrna today.
As a leader in environmental services, sustainability is deeply integrated into our business model. At Middle Point Landfill, we are environmentalists at heart. We use a cutting-edge technology in combination with our deep experience in recycling and waste services to protect our environment and our neighbors. That's our job, and that's our promise. This is Mike Klassen with Middle Point Landfill. We invite you to learn more about us at middlepointlandfill.com. For public services, we are sustainability in action.
There's so many things that you can do at Adams Place. My name is Carrie Shannon. I probably spend more time in the library or reading a book and that kind of thing. And I've never seen anything as good as Adams Place. And you feel like you're in a beautiful hotel and a very nice library. It's just a really beautiful place.
I'm Terry Deal. Call me from about Adams Place. Phone 615-904-9111. Memorial Boulevard, across from Walmart.
This is Good Neighbor Events with Bart Walker. Brought to you by the law offices of John Day and AmeriCare Pest Control.
This is a paid legal ad.
You've probably heard it a million times. If you're injured, call a lawyer. And you probably haven't because you don't know how much it will cost, how long it will take, or even if you have a case. At the law offices of John Day, we provide a free initial consultation because we understand that folks don't want to pay a lawyer only to find out they don't have a case. If you think we can help, we do so on a contingency basis, which means we only get paid if you do. Seriously injured? Call me, John Day.
WGNS encourages you to shop local. Let's patronize those local family businesses. The Center for the Arts in Uptown Murfreesboro has canceled the opening week of Death of a Salesman. It was to have been this weekend, but it's been postponed to next weekend due to some unforeseen events. So if you have tickets to this weekend's Death of a Salesman, get with the Center for the Arts and exchange them for another date. This is also the final weekend for Anastasia, the musical, at the Art Center of Cannon County in neighboring Woodbury. And if you're thinking about attending MTSU, this is the weekend they're offering a tour of the campus. You need to take it. It begins at 9 o'clock Saturday morning at the Student Union Building. Well, let's talk some local history Saturday morning from 9 to noon over at the one-room Ransom Schoolhouse. The Rutherford County Historical Society will be there, and you need to be too. It's all free, including the coffee and donuts. Ransom School is at 717 North Academy Street. Those are WGNS Good Neighbor events.
Good neighbor weather. A few scattered showers and thunderstorms here early this afternoon. Otherwise, cloudy skies, a high in the mid-60s. Tonight, chance for rain and storms, cloudy, a low near 58. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki on News Radio WGNS.
Currently, it's 56. WGNS is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. United Communications is MTE's internet company, serving homes and businesses throughout the mid-state with super fast and reliable fiber internet service. Find out more at mte.com/internet.
This is the Roundtable from News Radio WGNS on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, and worldwide at WGNSradio.com.
Back.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brian Barrett, producer, stage manager extraordinaire of WGNS, graphic designer,
Thank you, John Blankenship,
artist, statesman.
lexicologist. He's a what's that word, John? I can't pronounce it. A lexicon. Yeah, he's a lexicon.
Yeah, he is. He is a walking lexicon.
That's right.
Oh my goodness.
He's kind of a hopping lexicon.
Close.
Have you ever
Amy
noticed-
Bucko.
have you
He's
ever
a
noticed-
hopping leprechaun.
Have you ever noticed when Brian's standing over at the board?
He does it. He rocks
He's-
and rolls.
He's got this little
so
little rock and roll hopping thing.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know. So
what is the weather, Brian? While you're
Rain, yeah.
Well, you got the thing. Boy, that is really cool. That
Oh me. Rain, rain, rain.
Okay, guys, now.
Rain, 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 rain,
rain. Go away.
Why don't it come during the week where we can enjoy the weekends? That's
folks.
all I ask.
Okay, folks, today we're going to wish happy birthday
Oh, we got a birthday.
to Barry Mann. Born February 9th, 1939. Today's his 85th birthday.
Wow.
wow.
And still living off the money from this song we're fixing to do.
And several others. Many, many, many others. And he's still writing, by the way, at 85.
Good for him.
Good
for him.
Yeah. So this was a humongous hit that he wrote. And he often wrote with his wife. And
that's even better.
And and so all the royalties came to the same household.
I wonder who went to the mailbox first.
That's the way to do it.
So this is an incredible song. Only part I might get weird is that last part, but we'll stumble through it, Avon, okay?
Well, I thought we stumbled through most of them.
That's right.
Let me hear your D.
You know, none of this is rehearsed, folks. We don't even know what songs we're doing till Johnny B gets here on Friday morning. And now they're doing this thing called tuning. That some years ago, some Chinaman is still making a fortune off of it.
Shows I'm on it. There we go.
That's it.
There you go. I want David to teach me how to do that intonation thing. I've never been able to do that.
But everybody's going to know this next tune. It's been cut by everybody in various ways and shapes and sizes. And
I don't know if that first little lick is right in that, John.
Yeah, well, like you never know coming
It's
off
like
there.
that.
You never.
The way I always heard it is like little slower, maybe.
I'm following him.
A little slower, John.
All right. Is that good?
It'll have to be.
Well, you can set it, and I'll jump in on your tempo.
All right, we'll do it. See, that's where I hear it.
You playing My Girl? Sounds
No.
like the beginning of My Girl.
It does.
Well, he's got all those extra underneath notes that
Right.
he does as a bass player, which makes it kind of,
When you hear him sing, you'll hear it all come together.
yeah.
They're speeding up.
Just start singing.
Yeah,
You
John.
never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips. And there's no tenderness like before in your fingertips. You're trying hard not to show it, baby. But baby, baby, I know it. You've lost that love and feeling. Whoa, that love and feeling. You've lost that love and feeling. Now it's gone, gone, gone. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now there's no welcome look in your eyes when I reach for you. And girl, you're starting to criticize little things I do. It makes me just feel like crying, baby. 'Cause baby, baby, something beautiful's dying, yeah. You've lost that love and feeling. Whoa, that love and feeling. You've lost that love and feeling. Now it's gone, gone, gone. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Baby, baby, I'd get down on my knees for you. If you would only love me like you used to do. We had a love, a love, a love you don't find every day. So don't let it slip away. Baby, 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 I'm on my knees. I need your love. I need your love. I need your love. I need your love. Come on back. Bring it on. Bring it on back. Bring it on back, yeah. Bring back that love and feeling. Whoa, that love and feeling. Bring back that love and feeling, 'cause it's gone, gone, gone. And I can't go on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bring back that love and feeling. Whoa, that love and feeling. Bring back that love and feeling, 'cause it's gone, gone, gone. And I can't go on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wow, what were you doing at that event? You
Thank you very
crossed
much.
those two fingers. Do that again.
He gave you the finger, John.
That is really cool. What is that? What do you call
That's
it?
six.
A six? That's the six?
I think that's right.
Yeah.
By the way, the kids love your hat, Avery. They love your hat today, man.
So, have they got an answer?
Yes,
It's either
yes.
6 or 9.
Question number 73 was?
73.
Spelled forwards, is that right?
73.
Spelled forwards, I'm something you do every day. Spelled backwards, I'm something you hate.
It is. You do every day live.
That's
You
right.
hate evil.
Yeah, got it. Nay, 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 kids.
Way to go, guys. You're up to 73 without a wrong answer.
All right.
How cool is that?
Are y'all getting any help?
How cool is that?
Don't make them divulge.
Don't give them they ain't gonna get their secrets out, man. They're on a
Don't make
winning
them
streak.
divulge here for the whole public to hear.
They're on a winning streak.
That's pretty good. 73.
73. Yes, sir.
That's real good.
We're closing in on the century mark, guys. When we get to that, we'll have to do something very special.
I heard
Boy,
that.
that number 100, it's going to be a doozy. I can tell you right now in advance. Okay. Are they ready for 74?
Here comes number 74.
74.
Throw away the outside, cook the inside, then eat the inside and throw away the outside. What am I? Throw away the outside, cook the inside, then eat the inside and throw away the outside.
Roadkill.
What am I?
Yeah.
There's a song in there somewhere.
So let's do another Barry Mann song. That's his wife, Cynthia Well. That's her name. His wife kept her professional name. They wrote this together.
And this is Who Don't Love B.J. Thomas, man. Oh, wow.
1970, number 1. Adult Contemporary, number 9, Hot 100. Oh, I just can't help believe when she smiles up soft and gentle with traces of misty morning and a promise of tomorrow in her eyes. And I just can't help believing she's lying close beside me, and my heart beats with the rhythm of her sigh. This time the girl is gonna stay. This time the girl is gonna stay for more than just a day. Oh, I just can't help believing when she slips her hand in my hand, and it feels so small and helpless that my fingers fold around it like a glove. And I just can't help believing when she's whispering her magic and her tears are shining honey sweet with love. This time the girl is gonna stay.
This time the girl is gonna stay.
This time the girl is gonna stay for more than just a day. This time the girl is gonna stay for more than just a day. For more than just a day. For more than just a day. BJ had
huge.
Did he not have a unique voice?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Definitely. And delivery. I tell you that
his phrasing was so neat.
I still think one of the best. Let's just call it the best cover of all time is him doing Hank Williams. I'm so lonesome I could cry.
Oh Lord, ain't that the truth?
I mean,
man.
When I heard that, I was just blown. The first time I can remember, I was just blown away the way he did that song. And it was all him, you know.
Good stuff.
So you guys are going to remember this vividly. Vividly.
I remember it well. I learned how to play drums to this song.
Well, you're going to remember that today is it the 60th anniversary, February the 9th, 1964. The
Ed
British
Sullivan
invasion, the first appearance was February the 9th, 1964. And then they came on the 16th, and I think they did several weeks in a row. But the first one was that February 9th. And that's when Beatlemania was germinating in the U.S. right then.
And if you look behind the scenes of that historical moment when they did the first Ed Sullivan Show, Ringo Starr's drum riser was so small.
Yeah.
They have nailed 2x4s around it to keep his drums and himself from falling off of it.
No
They
kidding.
scotched the back of it. I mean, it was
Yeah.
literally
Yeah.
inches from
How
the back.
did that
of it.
happen?
To keep him from falling off of it.
Because I was reading about it. They got there on the 6th so they could rehearse.
Yeah, well, they rehearsed and had to fix
But
that
how-
drum riser.
They must have fixed it then, I guess, but who was thinking, thinking?
Poor Ringo, man. He could have fell off
I'm
with
gonna
a
go
broken
find that.
arm or
I'm
something.
gonna go
I bet
find
he
that
ain't
so I
work,
can
I bet he's not working there anymore.
Now, Mickey should know this, and I usually know it, but I can't call his name. But you know, Ringo was not the first drummer.
Pete Best was.
Pete, I think that's right.
And before Pete, there was another guy who they actually brought back into the studio years later and did a song on record with.
So why did those other guys drop out and Ringo stick?
No, they asked him to leave.
Ah.
Ringo was in the most popular band at the time, competing against the Beatles when they were doing those 6 and 7 hour night gigs every night of the week. Ringo was in a band that was better than the Beatles then. So what do? You go after your competition.
That's right.
And let's face it, once they brought Ringo in, what happened? They exploded.
That's just like a sneaky musician. Go steal somebody else's drummer.
They exploded, man. They exploded.
Us musicians can be just unscrupulous at times.
Ringo had that, what's it? French had a word for it.
Charisma.
That's even.
Je ne sais quoi.
He's got it.
Je ne sais quoi.
He's got
I
it.
like it. That's
And-
even worse than stealing a gig, and we've all experienced that.
And all
you know,
four of those guys
right?
had that. They had that
Yes.
different character. Each one was a different kind of character.
But they were homogenous somehow. They blended just perfectly. I don't know. It was it's hard to think of a more unique moment in music history than that.
That's for sure.
I'm telling you, because it was nutso. It went, and they just went.
Yeah.
Man, their career went.
Oh yeah.
It's like it's on a Saturn rocket right then.
And we hear about these bands that have lasted, like the Stones, 50, 60 years, and other bands. Dude, the Beatles were only 7 years a band.
I know it.
And look at the popularity they still have today.
And
It's just amazing. It's just
And
amazing.
especially Lennon and McCartney, how prolific they were in those 7 years.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Buddy Holly and like his 4-year, 2 or 3, 4-year career. Just
And it was a love-hate relationship, too.
Oh,
They didn't
yeah.
always get along.
Oh, I know that.
They didn't always get along.
Yono
Harrison.
Well, yeah.
George Harrison quit more than once and
Did
had
you
to be
see that?
coaxed back, and then
Did you see that picture of Chuck Berry doing an album with them and
Her screaming in the background.
and Yono singing, and Chuck Berry's look on his
rolling
face.
his eyes like, oh God,
That
am I
was-
doing this?
That was so good. Like what?
oh yeah, I'll tell you something. I think you'll understand when I say that something. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. Oh, please say to me, you'll let me be your man. And please say to me, you'll let me hold your hand. Now let me hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. And when I touch you, I feel happy inside. It's such a feeling that my love I can't hide. I can't hide. I can't hide. Yeah, you got that something. I think you'll understand when I feel that something. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I heard they ended that.
All right.
We gotta take another short break, I think.
Yes.
And then we'll have time for a one or two, maybe, when we come back, if Brian Barrett will be gracious and not be a beast today. Thank you.
When you have fire, water, or storm damage, Farrah Construction can help. Farrah Construction is also there to help when a car slams through the wall. Call Farrah Construction and we'll board up, put down tarps, secure your home or business until the insurance coverage is approved. Call Farrah Construction at 615-893-6120. I'm Ron Hall. Shop local. Let our family business help you. Farrah Construction Company.
Murfreesboro loves downtown and all the small businesses. This February, choose to share experiences and gifts from downtown, the place to feel loved. Unique gifts, tasty treats, romantic dinners, and fun experiences. Downtown Murfreesboro, the place to feel loved this February.
Historic downtown Murfreesboro is home to around 400 local businesses.
Support your local small businesses in downtown Murfreesboro this Valentine's.
This Shop Local Reminder is brought to you by Main Street Murfreesboro.
This is Pastor Nikki Ajapong, the lead pastor of Holy Hill Chapel in Murfreesboro.
Here are sermons on WGNS every Sunday night at 7:30.
Our congregation is made up of a variety of nationalities.
Visit Holy Hill Chapel, tn.org to hear our podcast.
Here at Bud's Tire, we make buying Michelin tires simpler. I'm Allison Mitchell with Bud's Tire Pros. We offer a straightforward approach to service, including nationwide warranties with every purchase. Stop in today to see our full lineup of Michelin and BF Goodrich tires. For whatever you drive, Michelin and BF Goodrich have a tire to fit any need. Bud's Tire Pros, hassle-free, guaranteed. We're located on East Main Street, exactly 3 miles from the town square, 1 mile past Rutherford Boulevard. Visit us online at budstireprostn.com.
Del Walmsley and the Wealth Cycle.
This is the wealth cycle that I've taught for 30 years. Buy one house, 10 houses, an apartment, 2 apartments, 8, 20, 500 units, 1,000 units, 2,000, 5,000 units. And as you keep putting the money and the profits back in, you become one of those rich people, and much quicker than you'd even believe.
Learn Dell's Wealth Cycle at GiveMeTotalFreedom.com. Use promo code 2023. Save 60%. Code 2023. GiveMeTotalFreedom.com. GiveMeTotalFreedom.com.
Looking for something to take your mind off this traffic? How about a true story of instant success? Did you hear about the 2 friends who went grocery shopping in Ashland City and picked up everything on their list plus $75,000? Or the one where a truck driver made a last-minute stop off Interstate 40 and drove off with a cool $1 million? All their lives changed in an instant, and yours could too. So stop by your local retailer for your chance with instant games from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing, life-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
This is the Roundtable from News Radio WGNS on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, and worldwide at WGNSradio.com.
All right. Happy Friday, everybody. Thank you for listening in. Let me do some quick shout-outs, Johnny B.
All right, do it.
Tomorrow night, Manchester, Tennessee, you can catch Rockin' Country at Country Junction.
Hey!
Tonight, Cooter River Band is at Burro, Bourbon, and Brews right here in the good old Murfreesboro downtown square. Tonight at Seasons, Zone Status, No Jam Sunday. Me and Avon have a day off because of Super Bowl Sunday. And Avon, you doing the cafe Saturday morning?
Yeah.
All right. Sunday Eve, Super Bowl Eve party, huh? At City Cafe. How cool is that?
Cool. So we'll try to do some other songs they did on that inaugural. They came on, did 2, came back, did 2 more, and then came back and did 2 more is the way it went, I think. So here we go. Oh, do we have an answer?
Oh, of course we do. Question was?
Take away the outside, you cook the inside, then eat the inside and throw away the outside.
Okay.
Nana's kids say the answer to number 74 is an ear of corn.
Hey, got it! Corn on the cob! Nay, 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 Nana's kids.
Would an egg work for that too?
Oh, ooh.
No, because you got to have 2 outsides. See, the first is the shuck. The first is the shuck. That's the outside you throw away.
What about the chicken? Don't you shuck the chicken?
I don't even want to pick. That's a bad mental picture. That's a mental picture I don't want to have.
Every day. Let's don't talk about the chicken.
There's a lot of ways you can go with that.
Try to see it my way.
Oh.
Do I have to keep on talking till I can't go on? Why do you see it your way? Run the risk of knowing that love will soon be gone. We can work it out. We can work it out. Think of what you're saying. You can make it wrong until you think that it's alright. Think of what I'm saying. We can word it out and get it straight or say goodnight. We can work it out. We can work it out. Life is very short and there's no time for fussing and fighting, my friend. I have always thought that it's a crime, but I will ask you once again. Try to see it my way. Only time will tell if I am right or I am wrong. Why see it your way? There's a chance we might fall apart before too long. We can work it out. We can work it out. Life is very short and there's no time for fussing and fighting, my friend. I have always thought that it's a crime, so I will ask you once again. Mickey Gannon, Ava Lane, try to see it my way. Only time will tell if I am right or I am wrong. Why see it your way? There's a chance we might fall apart before too long. We can work it out. Sorry. We can work it out. Try to see it my way. Only time will tell if I am right or I am wrong. Why see it your way? There's a chance that we might fall apart before too long. We can work it out. We can work it out. I don't know how to end it.
we just worked it out.
I think that was probably a fade out song. Don't you think it was? Don't you remember it as a fade out?
Yeah, you know what they say, when in doubt, fade out. Yeah.
I always wondered why some songs, in a lot of country songs in that way, fading out, just repeating it. But I guess there's just not a good way to just really stop it. That's kind of an interesting choice.
There's two ways to fade out. There's the way to do it acoustically, where the instruments, the guys are playing and fading it out themselves, and then there's where they play the tune, record it, and then they fade out with the knob. You know, understand what I'm saying? There's a difference there. And the acoustic fade out sounds better to me.
Yeah.
But there is a huge difference.
Well, and I tell you something else about it. I've noticed, listening real closely, the producers are smart in my mind when they fade it all the way, and the singers are still singing very faintly, but you still hear them to the very end.
In time.
It's bad when they fade out and then they still stop it, and they shouldn't. They should just let it fade all the way out until the singers are just gradually gone. My humble opinion.
And let that note ring until it times out.
Yeah. One more for Nene's Kids, and we'll do one more song.
This will be 75.
Yeah, well, that's a good one to end on.
Yes.
What is found on the ground but never gets dirty? What is found on the ground and never gets dirty?
Oh, they ought to know this one easy.
Oh,
yeehaw!
Even I'm sorry, I think this song's in G, but I'm putting it in B flat, I believe is what I'm doing. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm sorry about that.
B flat.
I printed you. I did 2 copies of Filipino Baby, one in D and one in E natural, but I forgot to do it on this one.
This B flat, right?
Yeah, I believe. Isn't that right? She Loves You. Is that what you got?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She loves you, yeah. She loves you, yeah. She loves you, yeah. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
Okay. You think you lost your love? Well, I saw her yesterday. She's thinking of, and she told me what to say. She says she loves you, and you know that can't be bad. Oh, she loves you, and you know you should be glad. Said you hurt her so, she almost lost her mind, and now she says she knows you're not the hurting kind. She says she loves you, and you know that can't be bad. Yes, she loves you, and you know you should be glad. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. With a love like that, you know you should be glad. You know it's up to you. I think it's only fair. Pride can hurt you too. Apologize to her. You know she loves you, and you know that can't be bad. Yeah, she loves you, and you know you should be glad. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. With a love like that, you know you should be glad. With a love like that, you know you should be glad. With a love like that, you know you should be glad. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah.
No.
So do we have a yeah from Nene's kids?
No.
Laven's ready to get out of here. Me butchering the Beatles song.
Yeah, no.
Number 75, the answer is a shadow. Nene's kids. Yeah. Good job, guys.
Yeah, again.
Oh, it's great.
Thank
Great
y'all,
to be with
thank
you,
y'all.
folks. Brian Barrett has come back in the nick of time to save us from butchering another Beatles song, or me anyway. Avent just was tolerant. I appreciate his tolerance. But God bless you, folks, and stay dry and warm.
Have a great weekend.
I always thought, Mickey, that damp cold is the coldest cold. Do
It
you
is.
agree?
It is. It goes right through you. That's why I got long pants on today.
Right, man. Well, at least I'm not looking at your knotty knees. Thank you, folks. God bless.